Throughout our roughly 5,000 years of recorded history, it is inevitable that we have created and implemented some strange laws. But how far have we gone? Some laws are strange, and some just don't make sense, like the ancient Greek island of Delos, who during the 5th century BC outlawed dying. Yes, that's right, it was illegal to die. This law was introduced as the island was seen as a holy place, and in that right, needed to be purified. So what did the Greeks do? They dug up every previous grave on the island and moved their bodies elsewhere. And when that wasn't seen as a good enough approach, they banned both death and birth from the island. I mean, I guess that works. The second strange law comes from the Ur-Nammu Code, which was around from 2100 to 2050 BCE, and was a set of Sumerian laws from Mesopotamia, which banned kidnapping, unless they were a slave or a woman. If the kidnapped was a slave, the kidnapper could expect a monetary fine. But if they were a woman, they just had to claim they were alone and therefore belonged to nobody. I mean, that makes sense, right? The third law comes from Greece, from the city of Athens, where in 621 BC, Draco of Thessaly implemented the death penalty for everything. Like literally everything. Any crime became punishable by death, no matter how small or how large, the penalty was death. Which was probably a pretty effective way to end crime. But imagine forgetting to pay for something, and you get executed. Draco's successor, however, named Solon, probably thought a little deeper into this law though, as they would be removed shortly after. The fourth law comes from the Qin dynasty. Yeah, that dynasty. That created a law stating that any man or woman under 5 feet could not be responsible for any criminal actions, and could not be charged. Essentially, anyone under 5 feet could do whatever they wanted, with little to no consequences. Why? I'll leave that up to your own imagination. The fifth law also comes from the Qin dynasty, that states if an individual was caught littering, they would be punished with a mandatory face tattoo, which most definitely would be an effective way to prevent littering. The sixth law comes from the Han dynasty, which implemented a law stating that any group of 3 or more people drinking without purpose would be punished with a fine. Why? Not really sure anyone has an idea. Presumably, they were the fun police. And for the seventh law, once again, is Athens, when they enacted a law that made it illegal to export figs outside city limits. If caught, it was the death penalty, which was a pretty serious punishment for a not-so-flower-looking flower. The eighth law comes from their neighbor Sparta, who had some strange laws as well, including one that stated it was illegal for men to have long hair, and if they were caught, they would be publicly humiliated and forced to cut it off. Hey, at least 300 got that right. Sorta. The ninth law comes from ancient China, that implemented a strange, but at least relatively nice law, stating that private gardens were illegal, and that they must be open to the public, as everyone should be able to enjoy them. See, that's not that bad. The last and 10th law of this video comes from the 12 tablets, a Roman set of laws, which made it illegal to sing badly about someone else. Well, unless what you were singing could be proven true. Then it was completely fine. Go figure. Secondly, the 12 tablets also stated that you should be subscribed, I think. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see videos similar to this.